Hi guys, welcome back to Babylon. I'm Asaf, this is Itai, and today we are going to react to Muse's song Ghosts, How Can I Move On, featuring Elisa.
How can we move on? Indeed. So let's move on.
Yep, let's jump right into it. Hands.
Now and then my mind drifts to a place where I find you, lost in my head. There are unsolved feelings that haunt me.
Fuck, I love it.
It's too late to heal, I'll lay them to rest. How can I move on when everyone I see still talks about you? How can I move on when all the best things I have we made together? Here's to letting go, but I am lost in a void with your ghost and our memories, lest we forget the great reset.
Pause?
Of course. Whoa, wow. This is a new experience. This reminds me of I'm going to talk about this in a second, but this reminds me of, you remember Israel who did a cover for Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it was just him and a ukulele. So that simplicity in that amazing song that I listen to every once in a while because it's so amazing. The same thing goes here. It's a piano and him, and some background atmosphere noise.
There's a little bit more complex here.
It's amazing.
But I know what you're saying. It's a little bit more stripped down for Muse.
Yep.
You have yet to hear Muse ballads, right?
I've heard some, not enough to automatically recognize and appreciate from the get-go.
Okay, because in their earlier albums they did have ballads here and there, and they were generally like this, like piano heavy, there's something that is kind of similar between all their ballads, but it's still very different. It's not it's not like they're doing it the same way. There's something very interesting also about his voice. With ballads, it's a little bit more like raw in some ways.
He's on the verge of weeping. That's why I think that's, for me, that's what clicks. It's like a pain with sadness in his voice.
I hear the pain, I hear the sadness. I don't hear the verge of weeping, but yeah, he takes you, like, he could say completely different words and you would still know that this is the feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you didn't know the language, you would know what he was singing about. And by the looks of it, when the woman who sings with him here, Elisa, when she comes in, it's not English because this is a lyrics video. So, but this is from Muse's channel. So they.
I didn't know it was a lyrics video, by the way. I had no idea
but
what
I like
what
it. It's simplistic. It's beautiful, and it's a love song, but it's a lost love song. So I like it. It has a darkness to it. It's
really the character in the video looks like it's in an abyss. It's their signature masked character, I think, and he looks like he's in an abyss.
No, but I don't see the mask from the other clips.
It's not. This is also
from. No, this is also for. This is a metallic thing.
Okay, could be wrong. Okay.
The other one is the face. From the album Will of the People, which is their most recent one. So,
all right. Okay. Continue. Italian.
Senza mezze vie, e so che tu mi perdoneresti, ma è così tardi ormai, se quel che non ho, e forse sbaglierò, cercando te in fondo agli occhi di qualcun altro, e quanto piangerò, pensando a quanto era grande il nostro sogno, e poi beside me.
Goosebumps.
How can I sleep with this coldness inside me? I know I can't bring back your love. How can I move on when everyone I see still talks about you? How can I move on when all the best things I have remained together is to let it go? But I am lost in a void with your ghost and our memories, lest we forget a great reset.
Wow.
Pure joy, this song. I mean, a deep level joy, not feel good, happy thoughts.
We just checked it out. Yes, it is Italian. Elisa is an Italian pop star. And this is a reworking of the Muse song. So there might be an original version that we should look at.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was pretty amazing. Like almost the simplicity of it is what does it, I think. But I like the storytelling aspect. It's like they were telling us a story with the way they were using their voices. It's not necessarily the cleanest, most on-pitch sound necessarily. I didn't think it was off-pitch, but you know what I mean. But for what it was trying to convey, it's the perfect way to do it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a sweet little gem that connects exactly with the, yeah.
I could almost see them on stage, like if this was like on a stage play of some sort or whatever, and it like it didn't deviate from that. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
It had like this rise to a crescendo, and you know what I mean. And it was a little bit up and a little bit down, but it just keeps you in it the whole time because of that amazing piano. You know, that was so awesome.
I think it's that simplicity that remember once we talked about the effort that a filmmaker needs to go through to arise some emotions in the audience. He has to make a whole story and a film and bring cast and crew and all that gear, all that effort. And a singer, all he needs to do is use his voice right with the right song and the right music. And in that realm of music, you can even simplify it more with being a stripped down performance of a song, just a couple of voices. It's a duet and a piano and some background sounds from different instruments, and that's it. That's
a lot.
No, I'm saying because it's not just piano. I heard there's some ambient sounds in there, but it's not just piano. Yeah,
you're talking about scope.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it has to be the right voices and the right story.
Yeah.
And they did all of that. And when they harmonized, like when they were singing together, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
And then it's like they did a thing that sort of kind of in that chorus, and it kind of went up, and then it sort of slowed down, and it was just the piano. And then they started singing again, and I got goosebumps again.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. You know, when you have no control over it and the song gets to you, it says something about that song. So I loved it. I think this is also a great reprieve, like a bit of a change from the other songs from this album. You know, we did Compliance, Kill or Be Killed, and what's the other one that I always forget?
One Stand Down.
One Stand Down, yeah. So awesome.
It's a different, this thing doesn't happen to me a lot. When I hear a song, it's usually because it takes me time to facilitate the song in my head. It's usually, most songs are at some level a bit of an acquired taste for me. Most songs of particularly of bands that I don't know, most, Love Bites aside, but most songs. This one hit the spot right when it started. When it started, I couldn't help but think, I love this. This is awesome. This is what I needed right now.
There is something about piano though that does that. You know what I mean? Like it draws you in straight away.
Yeah.
and it really worked to perfection here. It was like this beautiful melody, and then his voice, Matt Bellamy, his voice is just awesome. And the way he feels what he's singing about, as we discussed before. And then when she came into it was like an explosion. And the strange thing for me is that thematically, not just the fact that it's a ballad and the other songs were more energetic, but the theme of the whole uprising type of against some sort of controlling, whether it be government or whatever, of power, and the will of the people and all of that. All of a sudden we have a love song, which is a lost love song.
That has nothing to do with anything. It just it's a personal story that everybody can relate to. Everybody can
so maybe on this level it's not so much a concept album. It's, I mean, maybe not with every song. Maybe it still is, just not every song. But that was awesome. I really enjoyed this. So.
I think an album is not necessarily has to be bound by theme. It can be bound by whatever it is they were thinking in that particular stage in their lives as they wrote these songs.
Absolutely. It just sounded like it. I'm saying from the first 3 songs that we did here, it was very much within the same concept.
So if you enjoyed this video, we did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know, what do you think about Ghost? How Can I Move On? Featuring Elisa by Muse. And what would you like to see us do next? We will do our best to comply. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for listening.
And do you want to see Asaf's cats keep sort of peeking in the background every now and again?
Sorry.
And again, thank you for your time. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for all the comments that are coming in and everything. We are loving this. The more subscribers we get, the better we do, and everything is the channel is growing, and we are loving this experience. Hit us up on BuyMeACoffee if you want a request to be bumped up the queue. The queue is long. We have our work cut out for us, but we will continue to plow through it as much as we can.
Yeah.
So thanks again, guys, and see you soon.
Yeah. Bye, guys.